Well, shortening the time between the crime and healing, that's the goal of one local group.
Doe No More not only educates people about the reality of sexual assault, it also serves as a voice for victims in our community. And here to explain how you can help, please welcome from Doe No More, Donna Palomba is here. Thank you for being here.
Yes,
Thank
you,
welcome. Tell us about Doe No More. It is a charity. How did this all start?
Absolutely. We are a 501c3 national charity, and it's born out of my personal experience as a sexual assault survivor.
And yeah, you've had you struggled for some time, but really got back on track in terms of coming back with a vengeance and really wanted to take charge. Talk about that a little bit, if you will, about how difficult it was for you to kind of navigate and find your way through that process.
Certainly, Desiree. The crime happened on September 11th, 1993. Unfortunately, I was a victim of a home invasion. My husband was away for the very first time in our 12 years of marriage. My two young children, 5 and 7, were sleeping down the hall. And a masked intruder broke in, and I had no time to react. I was on my bed. And, you know, we all realize that crime happens, but unfortunately, the mistreatment after the crime was in some ways more damaging than the crime itself. And so I was thrown into a world I knew nothing about, but I have a very strong faith and a loving family, and I was able to get through it. But the fact of the matter is that most victims of sexual assault are under the age of 25, and most sexual assaults, most rapes go unreported because of the stigmas that still exist today. And that's those kind of stigmas, and even though officers were trained otherwise, I was actually re-victimized, threatened with arrest. Forensics was not called in, but mine is truly a story of hope, because there was DNA, thankfully, that was taken at the hospital that evening, and my perpetrator, due to the efforts of one detective that was phenomenal and never gave up and never forgot, the perpetrator was found 11 years later.
Wow. Was it hard for you, not having a resource like your organization now, to be able to talk about it and feel comfortable talking about it, to be an advocate for other women?
Well, yeah, well, there are organizations, there's a lot of service organizations. It is uncomfortable to talk about. It's something, the word rape is something I never even said before it happened to me. But I just, through the years, I believe you learn most from your greatest challenges, and I've learned so much. And most victims are so much younger, and a lot of them don't come forward. And I just want to make sure, and our organization, Doe No More, wants to make sure that victims know they have help, that they're not alone, that it's not their fault, and it doesn't diminish who they are.
And talk with us a little bit about the training for first responders, because we know that that is incredibly important as well, for them to be able to treat the victim.
Yes.
I mean, it's crucial.
Absolutely. That first touch, when the victim the crime has just happened and it's fresh, officers on the scene, they absolutely need to secure the scene and get the evidence, but they also need to take care of the victim as well. And the training that they receive is largely text-based. We want to create multimedia enhanced training using the absolute latest technology, make it be available to law enforcement at no cost, just with a commitment to use it. And we have plenty of law enforcement people, medical professionals, legal professionals, victim service people, all working together, including Quinnipiac University, to create these modules.
Oh, that's great. Do you work mainly with volunteers? Do you need help from the community? How can people get involved?
Well, our website, janedonomore.org, has a wealth of information on it. We do only have 2 paid staff. We're only in our 3rd year. We do need help. We welcome volunteers, certainly financial support. We're also doing campus outreach.
Yeah, talk with us a little bit about the campus outreach you're doing.
Well, over the past couple of years, we've been speaking at many campuses. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and we're out there talking to the young adults and even to the parents sometimes, just to let people know the statistics. Only 6% of rapists ever spend a day in jail. Every 2 minutes, someone is raped in this country. And because these rapists aren't in jail, we as a community are less safe. So there's no such thing as not in my neighborhood, and there's no such thing as it just is a woman's issue. This affects all of us, and it is so important. We need to do a better job for our children and our children's children.
Knowing your story, how are you now, though? How has it been? I mean, is it a constant struggle for you?
It is. I have post-traumatic stress, which I'll likely have for the rest of my life because of the mistreatment, not necessarily because of the crime. And that's why it's so important to get the message out. But I feel very blessed, and it's really become part of my healing process.
Tell us about the necklace that you're wearing, because you have some events coming up.
Yes, yes. This necklace was designed by Donna of the Gilded Lily in Woodbury, and she presented it to me as a symbol for Jane Doe No More. And we're going to make this available in a pin in different sizes for purchase for people that want to wear this as a symbol and support our cause.
And it's all going to be in the heart shape.
Absolutely. Okay. It's a heart shape with this turquoise color, which is the color of sexual assault awareness.
Okay.
That is awesome. And let's talk a little bit about this marathon coming up, because you are one of the charities involved in the ING Hartford Marathon, right?
Yeah, coming up October 10th. And my son, my 21-year-old son, is going to do his first marathon on behalf of Jane Doe No More. So we're very excited about him. I think we have up to 11 runners now, but we're certainly looking for more runners to come on board. You can go to, I know Desiree's running in it.
I'm going to be dragging Sonia with me. We'll go.
She's going to drag me in a cart behind her while she's running.
No, you can do
pull me.
5K, half marathon, or full.
See?
Okay.
And they even have a kiddie. I think they're going to have a kiddie race for
I can do
children that can do the mile.
Your other event, second annual, I love this. It's called Who's Your Caddy?
Yeah.
But that's sold out. This is a golf outing that's sold out, which is great. That's great news for you.
It is great. It's only our second year, and it is already sold out, but there's wonderful raffle prizes. Raffle tickets are still available at all the Naugatuck Valley Savings and Loan branches in the Valley.
Great to know. It's so wonderful having you here. And for folks who want more information on Jane Doe No More, they can always come to our website, WTNH.com. Click on Connecticut Style, because your story is absolutely inspirational. It's a story you don't want to miss. Donna Palomba, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
It's great meeting you. And your website?
JaneDoeNoMore.org.
.org. Okay.
There you go. Absolutely. Awesome stuff. Hey, listen.